In yoga, there are several branches, several main branches that developed through the ages, because we have different perception of the world. We are more attracted by the physical or intellectual, or we are more focused on, for instance, worshiping some idol. So there are several types of yoga that you can use. They are like branches of one tree, and usually people choose one of them as a main branch because they are drawn to that path. But we should keep an eye on the other branches as well. It's not just one part. There is Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga grew out of the tantric tradition, out of the Kashmir Shaivism, and it's more focused on achieving the wisdom and enlightenment through our body, through our physical part, even though that's just like a prerequisite to the inner work on meditation. But there is an important part to keep our body healthy, and through that our nervous system ready for the inflow of the energy. There is a Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga means the yoga of an intellect, of rational thinking, of self-understanding. So through studying yourself, remembering who you are, and through study of traditional texts and wisdom teachings that were created in a state of expanded consciousness, you are also getting closer to that state. But it says that, well, this is one of the most difficult parts of, or paths in yoga, because to overcome your thinking brain with the brain is not easy. So you can use that tool also, but for majority people, they could become lost in that intellectualization and rationality. Bhakti is for people who are naturally more inclined to dedication, to worship. So this is like the more religious oriented path, that you all the activities, all the words, you are handing it over, you are giving it to some higher purpose or energy or God or universe, and you are not doing it for yourself. Karma yoga is a yoga of action, of activity. That everyday action is your spiritual sadhana, like your practice. So even the most basic things you do in your life, like taking care of your kids, of your wife, of your environment, cutting the grass, everything, every second of your life that you live with the full consciousness, is a way of achieving enlightenment. And there is also Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga is sometimes connected with Patanjali's Yoga Sutras and this ancient text that's very famous in the Western world, because it specifies yoga through these 8 limbs or 8 pillars. It's called Raja because Raja or Raj means kingdom. So it's like a royal yoga, because it includes several different aspects, including the ethics and disciplines and meditation and samadhi and others. And then you have mantra yoga. Mantra yoga is not a specific branch, but is very, very important. Mantra, as a mantra yoga, as a practice, is included in all of these branches. There is not like a specific one branch called mantra, but mantra practice is the core practice in all of these other branches. And Tantra is that's a very broad topic. It includes everything from the very basic profane matters up to the sacred matters of enlightenment and worshipping of God. And it works in context of astrology and yoga and ayurveda, and it touches all the aspects of the life. But it has very little to do with sexuality, as we are now used to think about Tantra in the Western world. Basically, it's the opposite of how the Tantra is introduced and perceived in the Western world. And majority of the techniques I'm using, or these meditations and Kriya techniques we will be doing, they are coming out of this Tantric tradition. Specifically from the lineages Sri Vidya and Trika.